Hello guys, this is Raptormon 132 here, and welcome to my 19th blind commentary video post of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 5. Yep, I have just taken a while break because I've been uploading a lot of bulk reactions, but I'm starting again with this. So, yeah. And as you all know, I did episode 18, which is Crusaders of the Lost Mark, which I thought was amazing. Yep, and I've even watched everyone else's reactions of that, like, since then. Like, I've been looking at everyone else's reaction of that episode, and although, like, some of them are, like, almost as amazed as I was, and I won't lie, some of them even cried, and except I'm a little bit disappointed that I couldn't find Feather Cake Batter's one, because I would have wanted to see his reaction to it. But unfortunately I found out that Feather Cake Batter has actually lost, his channel has been deleted. So yeah, that's actually pretty sad. But hopefully, like, I'm sure somewhere around he's probably got, somebody's probably downloaded his reaction somewhere, and I really hope to watch it. But yeah. But anyway, today I'm going to be reacting to episode 19, and this one is called The One Where Pinkie Pie Knows. Interesting. Well, judging by the title, I'd say this is going to be a Pinkie Pie-centered episode. Yeah, so won't that be interesting? Because, as we all know, Pinkie Pie episodes are very, very interesting. They can be funny, they can be, well, yeah, they can be somewhat, because if I know, Pinkie Pie can be annoying, like, amazing, funny, and at times really annoying and aggravating. But I'm hoping it's one of those funny ones. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the episode I'm going to be reacting to today. So yeah. So without further ado, let's begin. Here we go.
566, 567,
What's this?
568.
Huh, all those cupcakes.
Look at that, Pound Cake! I am so close to breaking my personal cupcake icing record!
Huh, well done.
My goodness! I can't believe
Mrs. Cake.
Here. Pretty impressive.
Oh no, I just noticed the twins.
Pinkie, would you mind watching the counter while I pop to the supply room?
Back to the Future?
Very special order, and the ingredients
What?
need to be perfect.
Back to the Future. Sorry to pause. There's that Back to the Future thing again, like the last episode. Well, obviously this video that I've got, that my brother-in-law managed to get, it's without a doubt it was filmed. This one was recorded straight from TV, so that's probably why it's showed. Which now I'm actually encouraged to actually watch Back to the Future. In fact, while I paused it and on the subject, I remember watching a few reactions to a few of the videos. Like, as you know that I mentioned before, I watched some other reactors' reaction to episode 18, and every time they saw the DeLorean and the Back to the Future thing, they always commented like, "Hey, it's DeLorean. Hey, Back to the Future. What's Back to the Future doing here?" Or I think a couple of them even said, "I'm now tempted to watch Back to the Future now." Yeah, but yeah, this looks like it was taped from TV. Anyway, I should actually rewind it back because I needed to, I need to rewind back so that I can process what Mrs. Cake said. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Would you mind watching the counter while I pop to the supply room? We've just received a very special order, and the ingredients need to be perfect.
Really?
Thanks, dear.
Okie dokie Loki. Haven't heard us say that in a while. What?
Shining Armor and Princess Cadence are having a baby?
What?
A baby? A baby? Isn't it wonderful?
A baby? A baby?
This is the best news ever! I can't wait
What?
to tell Twilight!
A baby?
It's a top secret surprise. A top secret surprise?
Oh yeah, it's a surprise.
News to myself.
Huh. Well, this is an interesting event. Cadence is pregnant. Well, that's good news. That's great news. It's about time Cadence and Shining Armor had a kid of their own. So yeah, kind of reminds me of what I thought when my niece was about to be born. But yeah, actually I'll explain that later. But yeah, this should be interesting.
Even though I didn't technically make a pinky promise to Mrs. Cake, I can't tell Twilight or any pony the big news. That would make me a big old surprise ruiner. Right,
Or a
Tuck?
snitch. Oh no.
Did you take that from Pound Cake again? Don't you know it's wrong to steal from a baby? What's all this about a baby? What? Who? What? Who said something about a baby? You did, Miss Pie, just now. What were you talking about?
Think fast, Pinkie. You could have just said pound and pumpkin, but oh well.
Great! Every pony's here. Now I don't have to wait any longer to tell you all the wonderful news. Some
Wonderful
Pony
news.
Special is coming to visit Ponyville, and I need your help getting everything ready.
I wonder who. 3 guesses who.
Shining Armor and Princess Cadence. Yes.
Pinkie.
And they're coming tomorrow. Yes, on the
Friendship Express rather than the Crystal Empire train so as not to cause too much of a scene when they skip town to come visit?
Oh! Rubber ducky!
and that's it.
Oh. How did you know all that? Pinky sense?
Or lucky guess.
So, you said you needed our help with something?
Follow me.
Huh. A guest room.
Sweet posters. Is that
Oh.
Smash Fortune?
It sure
Smash
is.
foot.
When
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Let me take a look at that again. And what was that? Hang on.
Posters. Is that Smash Fortune?
Spash Force. Oh. Yeah, I recognize this. This looks like this kind of looks like a reference to Flash Gordon. Like I haven't seen the series, but I recognize the poster and possibly the name. Yeah, obviously a Flash Gordon reference. Although it would have been awesome if it was a Star Wars reference. That would have been awesome. But oh well, Flash Gordon is good too. Hey. Yeah. Hang on. I just noticed this too. Counter. Back to the Future begins in 7 hours, 24 minutes and 26 seconds. Duh. It's amazing that Back to the Future was going to play about 7 hours after this episode. Yeah, sorry, continue.
It sure is. When
And it's
Shining
counting
Armor
down,
said he wanted
too.
to come to the castle and visit, I started collecting things he liked when he was a colt as a surprise.
Surprise!
Really? Huh. So
I've
he
been
was
so
in.
excited that it's
So
been
Shining
hard to
Armor
keep it
was
to
into
myself.
Flash Gordon.
I have no idea what that's like. Aw, look at the cute little ant farm.
Ant farms.
And check out all these old
Hang on.
books.
Be careful, they're making
Wait a minute. That's the way that that ant farm scene, and the way that the ant jumped as soon as it saw Fluttershy and left. That kind of reminded me of that scene from an episode of DuckTales. I think it was the Micro Ducks from Outer Space, where Scrooge McDuck looks at the ant farm. It kind of resembles that scene a little bit.
Ah, anything smaller than a penny isn't worth 2 cents.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a DuckTales reference or something, but I might have to look this up later. Yeah, I'll even have to look up the Flash Gordon reference thing to see if I was right later too. Yeah. Anyway, continue. Also, what's? Oh shit! Oh no!
What's this?
This is Brutus Force. Shining Armor used to carry him around like his baby.
Bruce Force.
Really cute.
It is a bit juvenile for castle decor, but it is very sweet of you.
I'm sure Shining Armor will love it.
Me too.
Huh.
But there's a few more things I'd like to add.
Or
before we
his
get to it,
kid-
and I could
his
really
kid
use
might
help
love it.
collecting them.
Whatever you need, Sugar Cube, we'll help you get it.
No problem. Thanks, every pony. I just can't wait till they walk in and see everything.
Totally understandable. Watching some pony else be surprised with something is almost better than being the one who's getting the surprise.
But what if the surprise is something so incredibly exciting that a pony can't keep it in any longer, and she has to tell the pony who's standing next to her what it is, or she might explode? I would say
Keep it together, Pinkie.
The pony who ruins a surprise for some pony else has to live with that guilt. Brutus!
Yep. Oh, Pinkie.
So, I know the bar is set pretty high, but does any pony else think Pinkie Pie was acting weirder than usual?
Duh.
We did notice.
Phew, that was close. Too close. I almost spilled the beans. Beans that would be really hard to clean up. I obviously can't be around my friends right now. Or any pony for that matter. That's it! If Shining Armor and Cadence are coming tomorrow, then all I have to do is lock myself in my room away from every pony until they arrive. Then I won't risk anything.
Oh, good, you're back. Mrs. Cake needs my help, but these deliveries can't wait. I can't thank you enough for agreeing to be my backup delivery pony, Pinkie.
I did?
Huh?
Maybe I should hire some pony to be my backup delivery pony.
I'll do it!
Really?
Sure! There's no possible way that I could ever have anything that might interfere with doing that task. Like a gigantic, emotionally exhausting surprise that would make it super hard to be around other ponies.
Great! You're sure you won't change your mind?
No way! Cry
Yeah.
my heart, hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye!
Ugh. Ew. Gummy, what are you doing in there?
I pinky promised I'd do it, and I never break a pinky promise. Never!
Well, thanks again. You're a real cake saver.
Deflating sound.
Maybe it'll be a quiet day and I can just avoid every pony.
Nope. You're gonna have to bite your tongue, Pinkie. Ah, the old disguise. Ugh.
Hi, Pinkie Pie!
Oh,
Heard any good gossip today?
Apple Bloom,
Yeah.
Sweetie Belle,
Lord.
Scootaloo,
Say you have some interesting news?
Butt Symbol Brigade, and got their butt symbols.
Nope!
Heh. Whoops.
Fluttershy! What is
Oh, rubber ducky!
Twilight wanted me to ask you if you would bring some snacks to the castle for Shining Armor and Cadence's visit. Definitely! Got it! Pinkie promise! Yeah!
And you might want to take that...
Baby carrots? What did you say? Baby carrots. They're Shining Armor's favorite. Mine too! Baby carrots are kind of like big carrots, but smaller. Kind of like how foals are tiny versions of their parents, but smaller and cuter and... Albino squirrel! Where? Is it Albert?
What, an old stallion that looks like Fluttershy's ass?
And avoid all ponies by any means necessary.
Oh god. Oh. What? What? Oh, Pinkie's really going overboard. Oh! That must have been Shady Days. And it must have been his birthday.
It didn't feel good ignoring my friends like that. Maybe I can tell just one little pony the surprise?
The pony who ruins a surprise for some pony else has to live with that guilt forever.
You're right, spooky reflection of rarity that I know is actually my own imagination. Pony at all. Then they would tell Twilight, and she wouldn't be surprised, and it would be all my fault.
Yeah, that is true, Pinkie. You know, you tell someone, then they tell somebody else, then they tell somebody else, and the next thing you know, it's all around town. But unless you tell someone you really trust and say that you tell it in confidence, not a word, then I guess that could be safe. But, you know, if you tell the wrong person, it can spread like wildfire. You know? Like I said, you know, you tell someone, then they tell someone, then they tell someone, and then it's spread all around. That's how rumors are spread. You know, it spreads like the plague. But, yeah. Anyway, continue.
Finally, I'm all alone-y on my own-y.
Oh, gummy.
Wow, great idea! I'm starving too. This apple is delicious.
No.
What are you having, Gummy? Oh no! It's the list that Twilight helped me make yesterday, so I wouldn't forget all of my Pinkie promises today. And I have 3 more things to do. 4 if you count bringing those snacks to Twilight's castle. I've been getting liberal with those Pinkie promises lately.
Yep. Oh. Balloon animals.
Ooh, I want a flamingo.
Flamingo? Oh.
I want a goldfish.
Goldfish? What about a Tommy gun?
Surprise me.
Last but not least, my favorite. A Tommy gun.
That a baby bottle? Puppy! Whoop whoop! Are you sure? Because it looks like... Next!
A baby pony, please.
Oh.
Unless, of course,
Featherweight.
Royal pain.
What?
Interesting choice of words.
Wait a minute. That's what featherweight sounds like?
Featherweight?
Was it?
I don't know.
That's what featherweight sounds like?
Maybe you'd better just make me a giraffe.
That was an interesting voice. What? Filing cabinets?
My, your friends.
Hey, man there.
Said you had a great filing system, Pinkie. You are Ponyville's best kept secret.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Speaking of secrets, have you ever known some pony else's secret?
No.
Liar.
A surprise that was so big and exciting that it was all you could think about?
No.
Oh, me neither.
Hey.
That's just what I wanted. Thanks,
Huh.
Pinkie.
You're welcome.
Wait a sec, wait a
by the way.
sec. Hang on. Inflatable waving armed tube men. Or should I say, inflatable waving armed hooved tube ponies. Yeah, every time I see one of those, I'm always reminded of two things. I'm reminded of the Tui's ad, like a Tui's ad that was done a few years ago with Just Help Yourself. And the second thing I always think of is I'm always reminded of that thing from the Family Guy, the inflatable waving arm tube men.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Hi, I'm Al Harrington, president and CEO of Al Harrington's Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man Emporium and Warehouse.
Yeah, I'm always reminded of those. Yeah. I never know they had one of those in Equestria, but yeah, looks like they do. Anyway, continue.
Could you help spread the word about the big crib sale I'm having?
Treat your fool like royalty?
Pretty good slogan, huh? I came up with it all by myself. Well, I thought it was
Oh god, that was funny. Pinkie's really letting this go to her head. You know, all she has to do is keep the secret.
Pinkie. Let me help you. But we better cover them up so they don't get spoiled.
Why would they get spoiled? We're all gonna eat them super soon.
Oh, didn't any pony tell you? Shining Armor and Cadence are held up. They may not arrive till Saturday.
Get off the chandelier.
To wait another whole day? I don't know if I can.
Pinkie Pie, do you have something you need to say? You seem like you've been keeping something in.
Yes. Yeah,
We're here
Twilight.
to listen.
Well, go on then, Sugar Cube.
We're not going to judge you, darling.
You'll feel so much better once you get it off your chest.
Come on. Whatever it is, you can tell us. We're best friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
What?
Tell.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
An awesome weekend with the best little sister in all of Equestria.
Oh. Shining, Cadence.
Pony.
Ha. Not good timing.
Shining Armor! Cadence, you're early! I thought something had come up and you were gonna make it until Saturday. So did we. Turned out we weren't needed in Meritonia until next week. And the summit we were supposed to attend today had to be rescheduled, so...
Buddy, she doesn't
we
look
got
like she's
to
got a bun in the
reconsider
oven.
planned.
Surprise!
It's
Aw.
wonderful to see you all again.
It's nice to see you too, Cadence.
See you. I'm so glad you're here.
And
I
Shining
have a
Armor.
surprise for you.
Oh, yeah? Lucky we came when we did, huh? I'm guessing you saw the scroll we sent to Mr. and Mrs. Cake. Hey, I'm impressed you've been able to keep our secret this long.
So you're gonna tell Twilight now?
You're gonna have to
No.
wait just a little bit longer.
I'll
We're
give it
getting
to you,
special
Shining.
planned. It'll be worth it. I promise.
It'd better be.
Yep. Well, I'm sure it would.
Do you think Shannon Armour liked a surprise?
Didn't you see him? He couldn't stop raving about it.
What? He didn't like the comic being destroyed, though.
I'm starving. In the town square. I wish they'd waited to walk over with us, but they said they had something to take care of first.
We're gonna have a lot more to take care of soon.
What?
You shouldn't speak out loud, Pinkie.
That's odd. Usually they're quite punctual.
Oh, I need a hamburger in my belly right now.
What's this?
You never noticed the scroll in the pony's mouth?
What does it say?
A scavenger hunt! Shining Armor used to set these up for me when I was a filly. At the end, there was always a big prize, like a new book, or several new books, or...
We get the picture! You like books!
So what's the first clue?
I hope it's something about eating lunch. You've got a scroll, you're on a roll.
Yeah.
You take a peek where young ones spend their week. A piece of paper will continue this caper.
I've got it! Where the young ones spend their week.
I'm not quite following.
Ah, yes, a school.
Ponyville Schoolhouse.
Good enough for me. Now
A
what's
school. Actually, yeah, it's obvious. What? Pinkie, you're not a dog. Gesundheit.
Extra, extra! Get your Ponyville news! Read it in the paper!
Hey, Featherweight.
Extra, extra!
A piece of paper will continue this caper. It's in the full free press.
Full free press.
Ooh, look at that dress Mayor is wearing in the social report. Why, it's stunning.
Didn't you make that rarity?
Yes. What is your point? Look, it's every pony!
You know, there's really no time limit on these scavenger hunts, Pinkie.
Yeah.
There!
Though this haul is rather small, in it you'll find files of all kinds. Take a look on the back of the birth certificate of Applejack.
What?
I don't like where this is going.
Birth certificate of Applejack? Mare's very excitable.
Does any pony know where the birth certificates are kept?
Ooh, I do! Go down that hall, then you take a left, then a right, then another right, then a slight left, and it's the third door to the right.
Well, Pinkie, I never knew you knew so much about Town Hall.
There's a lot of things I know that you don't know I know!
Yeah, don't we know it? Aw, baby Applejack.
This next place is
That
where
picture's
you
cute.
can buy a table or chair, or some comfy beds to rest little heads.
Wait.
Really? None of you? It's obviously the furniture store! Go in, go in, go
Wait, a crib. That's what it is. Rest a... A crib. Yep, I knew it.
Scary good at this, Pinkie Pie. It seems we saved the best for last. We hope that you have had a blast. Now it's time to take a break where you can get a slice of cake.
Sugar Cube Corner!
That was an easy one.
Yep. And this is where I reckon they're gonna reveal the surprise.
Twiley, did you like the scavenger hunt?
It was perfect, just like old times. Except even better because this time I got to share it with my best friends. There's just one thing missing, isn't there?
What's that?
The book prize at the end.
Book prize.
Still a prize, but it's a little different this time.
Oh,
It's something better.
I don't understand.
All the places we sent you today had something in common.
First we went to the schoolhouse,
She's pregnant.
and then we read the full free press. After that, we found Applejack's birth certificate,
Pinkie's losing it.
and then the last clue was under a crib. School, Fool. Birth certificate.
Oh. Oh God. Pinkie's really losing it.
Could it be? Are you two?
Yep.
We're having a baby.
Yep. Yep. A baby.
I'm gonna be an aunt?
Yep.
It's the best prize ever!
Yep.
Oh, I love you guys. And I can't wait to meet your little fool.
Neither can we.
Is it gonna be a boy or a girl?
This is great.
That's what I want to know. Oh, rubber ducky. Whoop! She fell to pieces! Yeah, Pinkie fell to pieces.
You did it, Pinkie Pie. You kept it a surprise. Thank you. Was it much trouble?
Piece of cake.
Oh, rubber ducky again. No. Well, what do I have to say? This episode was very, very interesting, and it's awesome that it was funny, and it's awesome that Cadence and Shining Armor are having a kid of their own. I never thought I'd see the day. Yeah. It's interesting that, you know, well, actually we were spoiled by that. Like, Pinkie Pie was spoiled by that, but none of the others weren't. Well, actually, only 2 people were spoiled by it. That was... Actually... No, actually 4. That's Mr. and Mrs. Cake, that's 2. Pinkie Pie, and us, the audience. But, yeah. It's awesome that Cadence and Shining Armor are having a kid of their own. Except I wonder, is it going to be a boy or a girl? Well, I don't know. Like, yeah. But, yeah, I guess we'll probably... Yeah, I guess we'll find out later whether it's a boy or a girl, and... Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Yeah, so... Anyway, it was also funny to see Pinkie Pie, you know, freak out, you know, having all these freak out moments. Like, all the keeping a secret thing and all of that was driving her up the wall. And I swear, from the way that she was, you know, having nervous, complete psychotic breakdowns, I thought she was going to need to be put into a mental hospital. Yeah. So, yeah, it was really, really great to see that. And yeah, this episode I reckon was really funny. It was, yeah, a lot of hilarious Pinkie Pie randomness and you know, like Pinkie Pie randomness, comedy, and you know, freak out moments. And she probably would have spilled the beans if it wasn't for Shining Armor and Cadence arriving in time. So, yeah. That was actually fun. So, yeah, that was actually great. And yeah. I think nothing much went on to this episode, but I think this episode was really fun. So, sorry if this assumption was very, very short, but, you know, nothing really epic happened that I wanted to discuss a lot, but all I can say is that it's awesome that Cadence is pregnant, and, you know, it's about time that Cadence and Shining Armor had a kid of their own. Actually, on second thought, I should actually discuss this. It kind of reminded me of a little bit of when my niece was, when my sister was pregnant with my niece. Like, I remember that day that she came and my two sisters were around, and then all of a sudden I heard my younger sister laughing excitably. And I'm wondering, what is going on? So I decided I was going to have a look, and I said, what's going on? And she was holding like an ultrasound photo, and she said, she's pregnant. And that was an amazing thing of my life, an amazing moment of our family, because it was the first ever grandchild of our family. And yeah, so right now my niece is the only niece I've got, but I'm sure that I'm going to have a lot of nieces and nephews for many years to come. And I'm hoping that, yeah, so watching Cadence in Shining Armor and seeing Twilight's reaction to Cadence in Shining Armor telling that they're having a kid, I thought it reminded me of my experience. So yeah, so I kind of relate to it, because, you know, Twilight gets to be an aunt, and Twilight, Velvet, and Nightlight, Twilight and Cadence's, Twilight and Shining's mother and father are going to be grandparents. So that's really, really amazing. So, yeah, I don't know when that kid of theirs is gonna be born, but I'm hoping it's during the next season, or maybe season 7. But I'm hoping it's in season 6. Well, the next season. Although I'm even wondering what the baby is gonna be. Is it gonna be a boy or a girl? But, you know, I don't know, like, I'm not picky which one it is, but you know, surprise me, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, that's what I wanted to say. So anyway, this episode was funny, it was enjoyable, good, awesome, awesome comedy, awesome randomness and freak out moments from Pinkie Pie. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed my blind reaction to episode 19 of season 5, and hopefully I'll get on to episode 20 as soon as I can, but when I get the chance. But actually, no, wait a minute. No, you won't see me react to episode 20 or 21, because if I remember correctly, those were holiday specials. Like, episode 20 was Hearthbreakers, and episode 21 was Scaremaster. So that means I'm going straight to episode 22. Yeah, so I'm skipping 2 episodes. So, yeah. So, next episode you'll see me react to is episode 22. And hopefully I'll get onto that as soon as you'll see it as soon as I can. And I'll upload it as soon as I can when I get the chance. But, as usual, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.